it's Banana, and today I'm going to open up and review one of the new Bratz Slumber Party reproductions for 2024. We have Sasha here.
Yes.
And we are going to compare her to the original doll. Little note about our original doll.
Yes.
She is a flea market find. She doesn't have all of her stuff.
No.
But she is the only Slumber Party Wave 2 doll that we have.
Yes.
So, like, the rest of our Slumber Party line is Wave 1. The rest of our Slumber Party collection is Wave 1.
Yes.
And then when these came out,
We're like, oh no, it's Wave 2.
it's Wave 2!
Because all of our other Slumber Party dolls, our Wave 1s, are actually really nice.
Yeah.
They're in good shape.
They have everything.
They have all their stuff. They're beautiful. But we're going to work with this because it is the only one for like a proper comparison.
Yeah, we wanted to be fair, and we wanted to have the faces be the right faces.
Yeah, the right reproduction.
Because there is quite a difference between Wave 1 and Wave 2 Slumber Party faces.
Yeah.
So we wanted to be fair. But because of that, she doesn't have quite as much of her stuff.
No. So we'll point out what's different. But here's the new doll. Another really nice reproduction.
Yeah, very nice. We've got the classic, you know, shape of the box. We've got the little, like, fluffy handle and everything going on. So yeah, not really any anniversary, you know, like
markings or anything.
But you can definitely tell that this is a reproduction just by the number of accessory cards in the box, which we will get into. But these come with a lot fewer accessories than the original Slumber Party dolls.
Very much.
So we'll get into that.
It's a smaller box.
It is, yeah, it is a smaller box.
When I picked it up, when it came from Amazon, I was like, wow, this feels too light to be a Slumber Party doll.
Like,
But Slumber Party doll. Yeah, so some differences along those lines.
the back of the box, pretty similar to what you would see on a classic Bratz box. Says create over 15 mix and match fashion styles. And you know, it's got the classic write-up. Says it may be a slumber party, but who said anything about sleeping? Join the Bratzes. Each brings their individual style to make this sleepover fun, fashionable, and unforgettable. And it's got the I come with, and it's got the picture of the dolls. Whoops, sorry.
And yeah, so some very classic looking artwork here. And there's the dolls.
And it does say there is a poster.
Okay.
So
we do get a poster, so that's cool. It's exciting.
Yeah, so that is pretty much the box. So we're gonna now get into the doll herself. All right, so we are back, and Sasha is out of the box, and she is really cute.
Very cute.
So she has got our original one doesn't have the hairstyle still in, so it's really cool to see how they did this hairstyle.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we've got the little twists on both sides, the little bun up at the top.
You guys can see that.
Really, really cool hairstyle.
Yeah, it's a really intricate hairstyle.
Yeah,
and
and
you
you
have this on our originals.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And you can see she's got the lighter brown, like, highlights in there. Really pretty. She's got her little sleep mask. She's got really bright makeup and lipstick. We'll compare that with the original in just a second. She has her long orange robe here, her little tank top underneath, and her little rubber duck pants.
So cute.
Very iconic. And her little slippers. Little flocked slippers.
Yeah. Soft. Very cute. That's her whole first look. So
Yes.
we will like kind of compare now
Yeah, so
with our original doll.
So that's the original doll. So we'll kind of show them both here in frame.
If I can do that. Might have to turn her a little bit. Okay, can we see them both?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
All right, so this one right here is the new one, and this is the original. So, yeah, right off the bat, the you know, the hair, we don't have the hairstyle.
Yeah.
This seems, I'm pretty sure, the new one seems pretty close to what the original had.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, ours is a flea market find, so she just has her hair up in pigtails right now.
Yeah. We do have the little fluffy sleep masks. And then that brings us to those look pretty similar.
Yeah, they look very similar.
That brings us to the faces, which do actually look pretty different.
Yeah.
I feel like the eyes are a little bit wider on the new one.
Yeah, they do actually look a bit wider.
They're a little bit wider, which is, I think, unusual for the repros, because I feel like usually we're saying that they made the eyes smaller on the new dolls.
Yeah.
But I actually think they made them a little bit wider this time. The lipstick color on the original is a little bit less pronounced than it is on the new one. It's more orangey on the reproduction. The eyeshadow too, I would say on the repro, it's a lot more pronounced that there's orange in it. Like, there definitely is orange in both of their eyeshadows.
Right.
But if you look at it, you'll see, like, you can really pick the orange out of the new eyeshadow more so than the original. It's kind of blended with that silver color and, like, the green. But the green is less pronounced on the new one than the original. So it's just, they kind of blended it a little bit differently.
Like, overall, it's more muted, like on the original, than it is on the new one. Yep.
And then we go to the outfits. So just full disclosure, on our original, we did have to replace the tank top, so that's not the original one she came with.
Yeah, she's just got a t-shirt on under there, so we're gonna look more at the robes.
Because the robe is really different, you guys. Look at that.
So big differences, right?
Huge difference.
The trim on the robe, totally different.
Yeah, there's no trim on the robe on the new one. Look at that. So if you look at this is the new one, you've got like just kind of the folded over of the same material. This one, we have this like really, the original has this really, you know, luxurious looking, you know, fringe with some shimmer in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it like picks up the light. It's like really cool. Nice. And they don't have that trim at all on the new one, so that's disappointing. I think that it makes it look like a lot cozier the way the original had it.
Yeah, I really like that on the original too. So we didn't get that for our new ones. Other than that, I would say the pants are very similar.
Yeah, I would say so too. I think.
So if we open up.
I would say like the material. Yeah, the material is basically the same. I think it's just the older one is softer because we've had it for longer.
Probably, yeah.
But the slippers look pretty different. Look at that.
They do.
So the new ones, they don't have quite as much flocking on them, so you can see the detail of the animal's face more, but they're less soft. Like, that's what I would say. Like, there's less, you can't really, like, see the face on the animal as well on the original because the whole thing is so flocked.
It's really flocked. It's really soft. I don't know how much the camera picks that up.
Yeah. But on this, it's a little less flocked and a little bit more focused on those face details. So just a little bit of difference on how they did that.
All right, so that is
the first outfit. We do have second outfits to compare for both of them, so let's do that now. All right, so here are both of the girls in their second outfits. These are really similar. I would say these are super similar.
They're quite similar.
I think the new one has more of a shine to the lettering on the shirt. So like the white, you know, she's got the white shirt with the little number on it and the gray sleeves. The original one just kind of looks like a print, whereas the new one, you can see that there actually is some shimmer.
Yeah, it really does.
To the design, so that's a little bit of a difference. And the colors are overall lighter on the old one, and she's got kind of a darker blue shorts, but overall, like really, really similar.
Really close, yeah.
Really similar outfits. We also have, for comparison, we don't have a lot of our original Sasha stuff, but we do have this. So this is the original bunny, the one from 2003.
Yep.
It's got the little
Bratz
tag on it. And then this is the new one. So here they are next to each other.
There they are.
So
you can see their faces really well.
One thing that jumps out at us on the new one is it has a much like more pronounced like nose.
Yeah. They did a bunch of stitches for the nose.
Yeah.
On both of them.
But the nose is like a little bit smaller on the old one. So you can see that difference in the faces.
The faces are a little bit different.
And I feel like this one like has a little bit more of like a bean feel to it. There are beans in this one too, I think.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's more stuffed at the top. And then if you look at their tails,
Oh, this one's got a cotton tail.
Yeah, the original has like kind of a cotton tail, and then this one is kind of just the same material. But yeah, pretty close. Pretty close, but a few differences.
Yeah.
And the new ones don't have the little Bratz tag on them.
Oh, they don't. You're right. They're missing the Bratz tag. I like the Bratz tag. But yep. So those are their little bunnies.
All right, so these are all the accessories that the reproduction comes with. So she's got her little like
Curling
iron.
Yeah.
She's got her toothbrush and toothpaste. She has a little pen and a diary, the little fluffy diary.
I like those.
Yeah, those are really cute. And she's got a little nail polish and a little hair clip and the star brush. So that is like her whole accessory card for the reproduction. And this is kind of the stuff that like all the girls came with some variation of most of this stuff, I think. So like, you know, they all kind of had the, you know, the toothbrush and toothpaste and the little stuff like that in the diaries. But with the originals, each of them had an extra card.
Right. We'll talk about the thing to bring.
Yeah. The thing to bring. So they each had a my thing to bring. So let me hold these are the reproduction accessories out of frame here. And then we do have a few of original Sasha's accessories. So she came with this. That was one of her things to bring because her thing to bring was music. But she also came with bags. She came with...
Bags were a distinctive part of this too.
Yeah.
Like they all had a unique bag.
And they did not give her her bags.
Her bags. Yeah, so that's kind of a...
Yeah, and the phones. I mean, that's like...
phones,
we don't have
right.
Sasha's here, but they all came with a fluffy, like...
In addition to their
phone.
Like, things to bring, they would have a little phone that was fluffy, that was in their own color to match their stuff.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool, too.
Yeah, those are really, like, fun accessories. I know a lot of people use them for photography, so I know people were disappointed when
they didn't come with
those. So yeah, definitely they cut down the accessories on these a lot. The box definitely looks a little emptier on these new reproductions, which is too bad.
I think so too. But they do still have the poster, so let's take a look at that.
Yes. So this is her poster. I love that they still include the posters. That's really awesome. They've been doing really well with that across all the reproductions. They're doing really well with including the posters. So this looks pretty faithful, I would say, to the original.
It really does, yeah.
I think the only like real difference, like if you were to find this in a flea market setting, is the MGA logo is different.
Yeah. Look down in the corner and you'll see the newer MGA logo.
Yeah. So that's like a thing. Like I feel like I'm thinking in terms of like 10 years from now when people are trying to determine whether certain pieces are from the reproductions or the originals. And I feel like the MGA logo, like both on the box and on this, is going to be a big indicator.
Yeah.
Because they did change the logo.
That's a good thing to look for.
Okay, so thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
This is an interesting reproduction. I feel like of our recent like reviews, this one actually did have a lot of differences. Mostly in what they came with.
Yeah.
The doll looks different too, but I think the doll is really nice. I think the doll looks good.
Yeah.
I think the clothes, for the most part, look pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's just a little disappointing that they're not coming with as much stuff.
Yeah.
You know, especially, I mean, these are like a $29.99 price point.
Right.
So like you're kind of hoping for some more accessories with that.
I mean, I remember when you were younger, Slumber Party was just exciting because it was almost a play set by itself, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You get so much stuff with it, and you could really just, you know, get those dolls together, and they were having a slumber party.
Yeah.
You know?
Because they all had the thing to bring. Like, if you got more than one doll, you could bring all of that together. They all had different accessories.
Right.
You know, with this, like, now, the way they're doing it now, like, they all have really similar accessories. But yeah, back then you could really...
It doesn't have quite that exciting feel.
Yeah.
It did that back
doesn't...
then.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So it's great to see the dolls again.
Yeah.
But,
and it's great that people are going to have the opportunity to collect them. I mean, we don't have Wave 2, so it's kind of cool in that regard. But as far as like comparing, it wasn't very cool because we're like, oh, we only have one that we can actually do a proper comparison for.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. You know, flea market collection.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was fun to compare these two. So let us know what you guys think. Are you excited for these? Which ones are you hoping to collect? And what do you think about the changes that were made?
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.